So what is going on between me and Iran here in respect to the World War III? Do I support Iran? Let's see this thing here. Let me see this one more time. It's not even a desktop, but okay. Members of Iran elite accused of hypocrisy over their children's lives in West. Iran accuses Trump of big lies ahead of Geneva talks, face major U.S. military nuclear talks to resume Geneva against backdrop of military threat. Trump keeps the world waiting on his plans for Iran. State of what? Union. We have a beer here in Slovenia. It's Union. Pivovarna Laško. People love to drink that beer. I never drink one in my life, almost. I don't know if I drink a bottle of that beer or a real beer. Yeah. Hell yes, I support Iran. I support the so-called Irani oppressive leadership. The leadership, the Irani, the Islamic, the radical, the whatever you call it, the leadership. Yes, I support one. I do. And by the end of this video, you will start to hate U.S. military more than what you possibly can imagine, because of it's a very short video. It's a very short video. This video will tell everything about who you are watching this program. Oh, look at that. It's a big deal coming to Iran right now. There is a tremendous American military presence in Iran, Irani area of Iran. I saw some impressive numbers of fighter jets and carriers and woo boy, you name it. Let me see this stuff here again. This is the word that's not going to work out for the US. There were 6 other major wars that worked out for the US, but this one is bound to be disaster for United States of America. I don't know how many people out there will still want to have anything to do with United States of America. And I kind of feel that Iran is not going to go down. If anybody is going to go down, that will be American troops, American military, and American reputation as a democracy will be dashed, trashed into total infinity. The reason why I support Irani military today is a very simple one. Very simple one. The reason why I support the Irani military against American military, I already outlined this in the video here about who started the World War II, where I explain you how United States of America replaced neo-Nazi Germany. It's a beautiful video, and I added to it in the part number 2. I did my homework. I did all I possibly could have. It's this part here. It's called updated next day. Donald Trump is not a Moscow agent. I want to get done with American hypocrisy completely. After this war, if God will have mercy and American troops are going to be destroyed, I think there will be not a single person in this world who's going to still smell United States of America, with exception to Britain, France, Italy, Spain, Germany, Netherlands, Norway, Sweden, Canada, Australia. I am very serious. There is a very simple why I do support Iranian military today in defense of Iran. Very simple reason. The reason is such that Americans destroyed, burned to the ground Libya. This is this one here. They burned to the ground Iraq. They burned to the ground Afghanistan. They burned to the ground, even worse, together with the Russians, they did Syria. They started a war in Egypt. They were worse on Lebanon, which is this little country right here. And currently in progress is extermination of the women and children of the Gaza. And this is where it stops for me when it comes to support for United States of America, or British, or Germans, or whoever. Any one of these ex-colonial superpowers. I'm not interested in seeing myself in you anymore. This is where it all ended for me. And the reason why I support Iranian military, hopefully with a Chinese assistance, which honestly I don't think is going to have any kind of prosperity, because Chinese, I believe, they sold Iranis. So I support Iranian military and Iranian oppressive Iranian regime regardless of the outcome of the war with Iran. I think the Chinese already well sold their missiles through background talks with Americans, and maybe after watching this video that they might actually change their mind. If they did not, those other videos that I posted were more than legitimate, and maybe it's going to happen. They will come to rescue to Iran together with a country that I don't support at all, that's Russia. But in this case, this is really the war against humanity. And if not, like I said, regardless of the outcome in Iran, I will continue to stand behind these words. I will not change, regardless of the outcome of the war with Iran. My stand, my point of view. I'm going to say to American troops, I hope they're going to kill as many as you as possible. I wish you death, devastation, death, suffering in a Persian Gulf, in war with Iranian oppressive regime. Simply based on you have done absolutely nothing for the people of Libya, whom you destroyed. In the name of Gaddafi, you went over there inside. You have done absolutely nothing for the people of Iraq. It's worse than a colony. The oil price in these countries, in both of these countries, is free. There's no need to pay for it. Because you destroyed, burned Libya together, I should say Syria together with the Russians. You're bombing it for all the sides. Because you left Afghanistan in a stone age after all your invasions, war on terror with the terrorists, with removing Saddam Hussein, whom I wanted to remove myself, and the same is with Assad, and the same is with Gaddafi, you have done absolutely nothing to assist these people. In fact, you did everything possible to keep them in dark, in a stone age. Even you triggered wars within these countries for people to slaughter one another. Horrific. Your presence horrific. Worse than Gaddafi. Worse than Saddam Hussein. Worse than Assad. Worse than terrorists whom you supposedly went to fight against. Worse. You're worse. And simply because the same thing that you have done with these countries, you are doing to Iran, the so-called oppressive leadership of Iran, Islamic, who, however, have a very solvent customers. And you will not replace those customers. Therefore, you will not make things any better for Iranian people. You're going out there to kill more children, more women. You American troops are going in there to kill more children, to slaughter more women. You're going in there for the sake of the Lebanon to kill more people because you want to exterminate not only Iran but entire humanity. That's your job. And you're doing this systematically. I know for sure that you are not going to replace. It's called solvent. Having the access, able to pay the biggest customer of Iran, and you have no means and no interest to replace one with any other customer in this world. It's called China. China is a main oil partner. Iran gets money. China gets oil. After your so-called intervention, Iran will be left in a stone age, just as Iraqis, just as Syrians, just as Libyans. You're not liberators. You are a neo-Nazi Germany #2. You replaced Hitler. You replaced the neo-Nazi Germany. And there is no regime that would be as oppressive, as criminal, as murderous, as genocidal as your actions have proven yourself in these countries. Do you understand now why I wish many of you will not return to the United States of America? And I wish you so as an American citizen, as a naturalized American citizen since 2000. You, American troops, American Navy, you are a filth, a disgrace, a scum of the world. And you are doing it. You are doing all this stuff in the name of this here, who went on to make a pact with you for you to do this stuff like this, for you to do atrocities like this. These are your main partners. That's how you do that stuff. It is just as simple. It is just as simple why I wish many of you will not return. That's why I wish that all of you were buried in the sand, in the Persian sand. You're a scum. You're up to no fucking good. Yes, I do support the so-called oppressive Iranian regime. And I do so, I'm from the same country as Melania is. Now we turn the table. Now the KGB is on your side. That's what Melania is. And I am on the other side of the table. And you are not going to climb on this side of the table ever again, to make myself clear. Once you go bad, in my book, you don't find back. This is how, this is why. Because China provides the money for Iran, is the best customer. It's a solvent customer. They pay. What is waiting on Iran is a total abyss. Stone Age, the same that you have done provenly. It's already proven. The situation even could, it will absolutely not, because your plan is to kill everything on earth. But even if the situation would change tomorrow, this video will continue to remain relevant for the rest of your miserable lives. You cannot change what you have done in Libya, not in Syria, not in Iraq, not in Afghanistan. Stuff that you continue to pay for in Gaza, killing children, women, people. Even if you pay whatever you want to pay, whatever it is that you want to do, there is no way for you to reverse the stuff that you have done. You are a scum of the world, the biggest scum the world have ever seen. All of you are war criminals, all of you. Every fucking one of you. That's why. Because of this year. You're not going to get any better. Reza Pahlavi, who is doing this stuff, is not going to get any better customer to Iran than China. And Venezuela deliberately boycotted, deliberately self-sabotage itself, so they could portray American success. This does not work for me. This stuff does not work for me, this stuff here. There is nothing worse in this world than you. I don't know how much do you understand this. You probably don't even understand, because you're so fucking shuplo, so criminally insane, corrupt, that you will never understand even this video why or how. Because you're the most radical people in the world. You are Al-Qaeda. You are a real Al-Qaeda. You are a real fucking Al-Qaeda. You are extremists, because you're not interested in the message of this video. You're interested in licking ass of your dear leader Donald Trump and calling other people radicals. And it's many of you, 320 million, 350 million so-called Americans. So you can scream, you can be quite loud, like Cross in the field. You can scream, you are, but you have no argument other than what I demonstrate you right here on this page. I hope none of you motherfuckers will return to United States of America, to your families. And I hope your families rotten alive. Yes, of course, it is illegal to disobey the orders of the U.S. military. Of course it is illegal to disobey them. You acknowledge that Trump is illegal, but you are licking his ass. You're licking the shit of his ass, and you're happy that you have somebody to blame for. One just ugly, nasty, white prejudice. The day is going to come when you're going to try to climb back in the pants of humanity. And I hope that day this video is going to rock, and it will remind who is knocking on the doors of Iran today. Yeah, of course. That's why Donald Trump is a racist bigot and all kinds of bigoted Donald Trump. But no action. You don't do anything. It's like I demonstrated in this video here. All of you would. But even better is the cheap oil that you get. You all dream about the civil rights and human rights and blah, 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 blah. And the day is coming when you're going to try to climb back in humanity's pants. I hope that somebody demonstrates you this video. I hope that somebody demonstrates you this video, scum, and reminds you of these words. I hope none of you returns back to to United States of America. I hope the Persian sand will cover your corpses, and that your families are going to be stricken by the death, by diseases. Whichever way that would be, it would be a will of God if something like this would happen. Seriously, I'm serious about it. You crossed the line so much. This year, you will remember this video this year.